Hey everyone, and welcome to what's in store for this week, February 2nd through February 8th of 2025. So it's with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm using my Occult Tarot deck today. And if you'd like a personalized read, my link will be in the description below. And I do more than just these kinds of reads. So we have a reverse murmur, which is the Six of Wands. So there's a delay in the rewards victory due to some stagnation or inactivity, or you refusing to work on something, or you refusing to ask questions, or you're refusing to act on the information given. It could also mean something along the lines of refusing to think philosophically or logically about things. You're asking the proper rhetoric questions, but you're not applying the knowledge. It does look like there's a lot of dimmers and triggers going on. A lot of people coming in to dim your light and play dumb and play dim-witted. I don't know if they're really dim-witted or if they are acting it. It could be a good, healthy mix of both. But know that you can learn from more than just the living. You can learn from observation. You can learn from the deceased. You can learn from your ancestors. Dreams. You might be visited from dead relatives or dead pets, or you might want to get in touch with ancient wisdom from those that you seek solace from, that you find a lot of contentment when you're angry or resentful, or when you hold bitterness or secrets even from yourself. It does look like there's a lot of childish antics, or people pretending to be a child or playing like they're children, or doing a lot of like petty nonsense that's holding you back. But what comes around goes around, so it'll come around full circle when the time is right. Especially in the arc of justice, especially with Belial as well, for those that work with Belial, or those that exert Lyran energy or justice, like Isis or Bastet or Sekhmet or Lady Artemis at times as well. Distributes promotions and high offices and causes one to be liked. So reputation, image, self-pleasures, how you appear to others, your personality traits, your characteristics. Anthropomorphic beings and animal guides and familiars may be very beneficial to you to help you get this circle going back forward. Stay silent, because the more you talk, the more you incriminate yourself. Pleading the fifth says a lot. You can learn a lot about what someone doesn't say, especially those with 3s and 11s for numbers that stick out a lot this week. Or if you see the number 311 a lot. Amdusias, 9 of Pentacles, causes any manner of music to be played, and causes trees to bend as at will, and brings excellent familiars. So familiarity doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. So figuring out why it's familiar, figuring out how it's familiar. Don't forget to ask yourself the big questions, because without asking questions, you're not going to know. Without seeking clarity, you're not going to understand. And refusing the help or avoiding it because you feel like you can fix it yourself, or due to arrogance of not wanting to get out of the past, can hinder progress. Justice has been swift in the past, and instant gratification needs to be learned that it's not always going to be that way. Just learning that it's going to be a strong, musically inclined week. So songs will stick out, lyrics will stick out, clairaudient messages. Whatever you hear and feel vibrationally and frequently and feels familiar to you, songs from like childhood, or those aha moments like these unicorns bring, like unicorn starseeds especially. Halfus sticks out, so 2 of Swords. Builds towers and provides weapons and ammunition and sends soldiers to appointed places. So you might be fighting a war spiritually or socially, or even liberally within your spirit. You're no longer hiding behind the wall or hiding in the sand. You're no longer digging your head in. You're no longer sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. You're starting to set proper boundaries, especially within the next 2 days or the 2 weeks between the 2nd and the 9th. It does look like there's a lot of hails going on, a lot of prosts, a lot of celebrations, and generous offers being given. You're learning to pick your battles wisely. You're stabbing those shadows where they need to stab, and you know who to like and who not to like. You're building proper connections, and you're being responsible and accountable, especially with those with 543 as their activation code, as well as 495. And being able to manifest your desires abundantly has also led you to higher ranks and promotions, not just in physical, but also in spirit or soul or compassion or enthusiasm or endurance, tenacity, inner strength, leadership roles and assertion, autonomy, individuality, authenticity, and originality. I'm not reading all of those, guys, please. It does look like there's going to be a lot of crossroads that you're hitting right now. So crossroads magic and graveyard dirt spells can help. Vapar, 8 of Cups, upside down. So what this means is staying away from water or staying away from your emotions has caused a lot of uproar and suppression. So you need to face those fears, especially those that are fear of deep water, fear of drowning, fear of suffocation, fear of being emotional, or fear of crying. What are you afraid of? What are you so scared that you're allowing it to freeze you, or have you fawn, friend, flop, fright, freeze, flight, fight, whatever it's having you do? Why? Knowing how to manifest those desires abundantly and fluently can help, but also taking time to be still and sit with your emotions, with your dark empathy, especially with like Lilith and Nyx and Selene, Luna, if you have a guide named Luna, or a guide with the name with Vanity, or someone that does mirror scrying with you. Persephone sticks out for a few of them. Moms stick out. Some mother figures. It does look like there's a lot of tearing down walls and being okay to cry in front of people, being not afraid to be vulnerable and raw and show your authenticity to everybody. Get over your fear of the high sea. Get over your fear of femininity. Get over your fear of the waters, especially like moving waters or deep still water. The unknown. Fear of the unknown needs work done. Cause and effect. Law. Correspondence law. Be your own reason to live. Find a reason to live. Because within the next 3 days, you're going to have a lot of heavy emotions erupting from the surface, and the more you fight them, the more destructive they become later, and they're just going to blow up like a shooken up bottle can of soda pop. So the wounds will continue to fester and keep hurting you until you learn to heal from them. But that's what I'm getting for the week of the 2nd through the 8th of February 2025 for the collective, for what everybody. So as with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you'd like a personalized read, my link will be in the description below. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful week.